Your what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So another week, another episode of Power. They took last week off, so a little bit rusty and stuff, but we back. Got a few more episodes left, man. This one right here is Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 8, Street Struck. I don't know what that means or whatever, but that's the name of the episode and all that. Man, so this episode starts off, and I'm like, you see him robbing somebody. I'm like, playing, you can hear there's Marvin and stuff. So Marvin is robbing Quan. So Quan left the business and stuff. Well, quit dealing with them, and he flipped and went back to Unique. So they all been Nick been hitting up rock plugs and stuff in her cellars and whatever. So he been doing that and messing her stuff up. So now it's time for them to repay the favor. Marvin, he was on his Zen stuff like last season and all that. Like he still would put in some work. But like this season, like all that Zen, all that's out the window. Like he is on his shit. Like he grimy. Like I don't want to repeat what he said, but he said some racist things to Quan and knocked him off. Like, yeah, is been getting popping these past few episodes, man. Especially Marvin. Marvin been going ham. Man, the 5% brothers, you think the brothers that speak all the science and all the black man is God and all this, man, like they wouldn't be on that type of shit that they on right here, man. Like they on some robbery, kill stuff like that, man. With Be-Rilla is trying to get back in the studio and all that. Like they putting pressure on him. Like the job ain't finished. Like we got to get this bread. We got to go back and find this money and stuff. And like Be-Rilla already dodged one bullet. Like it turned out he didn't kill the label head or whatever, but people still got murked. But it's like, yeah, I wouldn't think the 5% brothers would be like they are. But I guess like that don't stop people. Like your religion or your science, your beliefs or whatever. Like, I don't know, they got bad people in everything. Or desperate people, you want to say, not necessarily bad. Kanan and Juke, they convening in the little restaurant, man. They talking about O-Cee. Like, he's still trying to find out where O-Cee is at, man. Like, we don't know where he at. And Juke, she volunteers to help and stuff. You like, oh, so you with the business and stuff. Yo, Kanan, I'm gonna help you this time and stuff, but look. But and they still trying to find out who famed killer is, man. And Kanan is just, he got it locked into his head that is Rock. But Rock did knock off one of his old homies, like in one of the earlier episodes. So that was a beginning of their separation and stuff, and why he feel the way about his mother. So he like, it's not out of the realm of possibility that she would do this again. But Famous, like they been so close and stuff, man. And Rock to do that would be super grimy. And Rock ain't did that, man. Like Kanan, he just wants somebody to blame. And he always want to blame Rock because he can't stand her. Neek, dog. O-Cee went run to Neek and stuff, man, because he like, man, I know Kanan knows that I took this money, man. So, like, I just need a little bread for me to get away and stuff, man. Like, can you help me? Can you help me? Like, he just annoyed Neek. And, like, man, he did a job for Unique and betrayed his friends and stuff because he was scared of Unique and stuff. And, like, Unique, he going to Neek just to ask for some help. And Neek knocked this brother off. Like, he doing grimy. Yo, you want to go? You're gone. Go. I'm like, I think everybody watching, we all hate O-Cee. But he ain't deserve that. Like, I can see if Kanan caught up with him and he, homeboy, I know you stole my money and stuff with my bread and bam, like that. But Neek ain't had to do that to brother like that, dog. Like, that's low. That's low. And, man, Snaps and Pop, They the ones that laid down Famous, dog. They I guess they heard Famous talking and stuff, and they had to uh wipe the slate clean or whatever, and they put the police up on that. So that's messed up. And Kanan does go talk to him earlier, and he like, yo, I know y'all have ties with the police. Can y'all find out something? But he thinking that the police did something to kill Famous. So you like, why you wouldn't put two and two together, or at least put it in the realm of possibility that, oh, I know that they have a lot of dealings with the police. Wonder if it could have been them too. But honestly, I ain't gonna lie, but just as a watcher of the show, I would have never guessed Snaps and Pop, the ones that would have knocked Famous off. I don't really remember them having too many interactions with Famous or anything for them to want to knock him off. But Nick tries to broker deal with Snaps and Pop. So Snaps and Pop, they are part of the story again. And Nick is like, man, look, yo, you got a little part of the business, but only through Kanan, so that you only touching a little bit. But see, if you get with us, you're gonna get the whole piece of the pie and all that. So it's something for them to think about, and them knowing that Kanan is looking and trying to find out what happened to Famous, and they know that they're guilty of that. So them partnering with Neek, if things would get hectic, it would be kind of a smart move, possibly, or whatever, if they with Neek. Because at least that's a muscle, and they have another strong person behind them if they need to go against Rock and Kanan and them. So, we're going to see how that goes. Stefano, yo, he got Marvin stressed out because one of his homies got killed and stuff, and he like, yo, can you find out who did this? Yeah, and whatever. So it ends up being early. Like early, somebody didn't want to pay him and stuff. Marvin like, y'all gonna handle that. Y'all gonna handle that and do what you gotta do. He didn't know who it was though. So they didn't like murked a made man. So Stefano, he hot on the trail. He gotta find out who did it. Yo, whoever did it, they gonna have some cement shoes. I hope they not my size. One size fits all. So trying to sound all tough and stuff. Like Marvin is shook. Like Marvin is, it's one thing about him, like he can't lie. Like, yo, that's white people stuff. I don't know nothing about that. Like, he the worst liar in the world. Like Marvin, yeah, his acting isn't isn't up there. But since he is stressed out, Early's homeboy, Lindale, he has a checkered past for speaking and talking and stuff. So he spent some time and did because he wants to tell everybody the crime he committed and whatever. Marvin knocks him off. Like, yeah, just in case you might start talking, we gotta knock you off. But how cool is Early and Lindale? I think that might be his cousin or something. So Marvin jumping out the window and murking him, that might make Early feel some kind of way, man. Like, maybe he gonna come after me next. And Early is Unique right-hand man. So Early probably gonna run to Unique. I need protection. Blase, blase. It's gonna be bad for Marvin. Possibly. Rock is getting closer to being the plug. Her drugs have came in. She got a big supply. Hey, getting it popping. We're gonna see what happened with that. Kanan finds out about O-Cee. They find him in the trash. Like they discarded him. They did him so grimy, did him dirty. But yeah, we ain't like O-Cee anyway. But it's still dirty. Crystal, she was trying to talk to Kanan and stuff. I don't think your mother did that, man. Like, she didn't come across that way. And whenever they was talking about Famous and whatnot, she actually looked sad. And Kanan, he like not really trying to hear nothing about it. And Crystal goes talk to Rock. And she like, look, you need to be there for your son. You stubborn. Like, both of y'all stubborn and stuff, man. Like, y'all need to get it together. and she tries to broker some peace, but Rock is hard headed. And if Rock only knew that Kanan is out here thinking that she the one that killed Famous, that could have stopped so much potential conflict. But then that's the beauty of television, or the ugliness of television. Like, the messiness always is gonna be for entertainment and stuff. And things that's left unsaid leads to things. Kanan might knock Rock off, dog. Like, that might be how the season ends, man. Like, Kanan might knock Rock off. And then it might really become Kanan show, as far as like him being the star of the show, because it's name raising Kanan, but it's rocking him that's the stars of the show, man. Not necessarily Kanan. He's starting to come into his own a little bit more, but he's a background character pretty much. I think Juke is a bigger character than Kanan. At the end, Kenyatta and Julius, like, cause Lou went earlier and he tried to broker a little bit for B-Rilla. Like, yo, he out of this, man. Like, that old white man ain't got no money. Yo, they have castrated you, my brother. You better get up out of here. You ain't got no muscle behind you and stuff. We gonna knock you out. Like, they threatened Lou, and Lou like, yeah, I. Lou remind me so much of Nas. I guess that's his aesthetic. I think he copied Nas for his character. Like, just I don't know the word I'm looking for, but yeah, he modeled himself after Nas. But anyways, Kenyatta and Julius, they plotting. They see B-Rilla go out. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. He's waiting on Lou Thomas, and we gotta get both of them. If they only knew, Lou is slicker than how they thought he was. Like Lou been in these streets. He was, yeah, this ain't, he true to this. He ain't new to this. Shit, knock him off. Blam, 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 blam. And he had moments where he was kind of like, whenever he was in his alcoholism and stuff, and everything was kind of getting to him, like, he feel like he got his mojo back. Like, they like, you ain't who you used to be. And he like, okay, I'm gonna show y'all. So he knock him off. He like, yeah, like, he kind of like, he pumped about it. He excited about it. And I know, watching the show, people probably be like, man, they just be killing people and just looking at them or something. Like, that's not realistic at all. But the show does take place like in the 90s and stuff. And they didn't have all them cameras and stuff that they do now. Like, I'm pretty sure it's still ways you can catch up to somebody or whatever. Like, it's not like murders just never got solved or anything. But like, nowadays, they would have had so many cameras and somebody would have filmed and all that. But back in the days, like, it's not out of the realm of possibility kind of skating off with something like that, even in the middle of the street, as long as nobody didn't speak. But that's how the episode ends, man. Next episode, man, shit getting hectic out here. Man, Stefano, he trying to turn Marvin and Rock against each other. And he lying, saying that Marvin was trying to replace Rock. He was trying to replace Rock with Marvin and stuff. And Marvin like, don't say that no more. Don't say that no more. We ain't going there. This is Rock. Like, so I hope he don't mess that up. Their relationship and stuff, man. And Neek, we see him trying to recruit Kanan. Will Neek turn Kanan against Rock to the point where Kanan does something regrettable? We gonna see, man. But another episode, man. What y'all thought about it? Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated, man. Drop y'all thoughts in the comment section. Peace.